thought you went out.
Oh, I'm still around.
What's up, man? Are you alright?
Okay, Collins. Okay. You know something?
What?
I've been thinking.
Uh-huh.
I've been thinking about Dad and all he has accomplished. Oh, he took me around and showed me some of his new properties. It's amazing.
Well, that's that for you, man. His only interest right now is properties and real estate.
What amazes me the most is that he acquired his properties in my name. I mean, I don't think I deserve it. He worked for them.
Hey, come on, man. What are you talking about? Come on, you're the first son. Besides, you've done a lot to win both his trust and mine as your younger brother. And what's most important, Daddy loves you very much.
Sometimes I wish Mom were alive.
Mike, don't forget we talked about this. Alright? Only remember Mom with fond memories, happy memories. Alright?
Yes, that's right. Right?
Yeah, so cheer up, man.
Mike! How's Dad? I remember. Is that you?
Okay. Oh yeah.
I thought you went to the airport. No, that'll be next week. And I'll go to inspect the new aircraft. Oh, I see. Oh, Daddy!
I'd like to leave for Port Harcourt over the weekend. See, a friend of mine is having his birthday this Saturday.
But Udemba's son will be having his traditional wedding on Saturday. And I promised him that my entire family and I will be there.
Okay. I'm done. Let me serve you food.
Oh. Thank you so much. Michael, you are quiet. Is everything alright? Oh, sure, I'm alright. Just thinking, man. I'm amazed. I'm overwhelmed. Overwhelmed? Dad, it's quite normal for a father to want to buy gifts, presents, or something for your ward, your son. With what you've done for me as a son, I've come to realize that for the rest of my life, I'll never have to ask anybody for anything or need anything from anybody. It's overwhelming. It's amazing, Dad. It's wow, you know. What you have just said has made me a fulfilled man. When I was young, I was a hungry, miserable pauper. Every Christmas, I used to trek miles to a certain family that I know, just to find out what they gave their children for Christmas. It's quite funny. For real? Yes. Since then, I swore that no child of mine will ever lack anything in life. Today, I thank God for enabling me to fulfill my dreams and having given me two capable sons to carry on with my mission.
Thank you, Daddy.
Yes. Michael. Sir? Give me your hand. That's your ring, Dad. I know. Your hand. Give it to me. Michael, from this moment, I hand over to you the entire family business. Do with it as you please. You are now in control. kill me.
That's my turn. Just keep the flag flying.
I remain on the ship.
Good.
Hey, my guy.
Thanks, my brother.
Ah, don't forget. To whom much is given, much is expected.
Yeah, I know that, bro. I want you by my side. I mean, no task to be able to wear me down. Of course, man. We are a team, you know.
Congrats.
All right, gentlemen.
You're my guy, man, you know? You're my guy. Woo, Daddy, are you sure? You're the man. And you think I can fit into this man's shoes? Of course, man. It's your father, man. Come on.
Right. All right, eat your food. Hello, young man. Can I help you?
Oh, yes. My name is Michael Okonkwo. I'm looking for one Irene. I guess I heard she moved here.
Okay. Irene is my daughter. Why are you looking for her?
Oh, well, we're just friends and I just came back. And I thought, well,
What?
come to say hello.
Just a friend. What kind of just a friend is my daughter to you?
Well, I don't have bad intentions for your daughter. Just that we're friends and I just came to say hello.
Okay, I see. So my daughter is now someone men dress up in their houses, get into their cars, only to come and say hello.
Sir, it's not what you think.
Then, young man, tell me what I should think. You want to deceive my daughter with your big car? Lie to her? Just to sleep with her? And later dump her after you've seen her, isn't it?
No! Listen, I have no such intentions, you know? Your daughter is my friend. I have no such intention. Just that,
Michael!
Irene! Get back.
Dad, I know him.
I said get back into the house now!
Daddy!
Irene! I said you should go inside! Quick!
it's okay. Go. But sir, you don't have to be hostile to a stranger.
Now listen to me, young one. I don't want any money bag or any irresponsible young playboy to ruin my daughter's prospect of getting a good husband. Okay? Leave my daughter alone!
I don't like this, but I can assure you that my relationship
I
with my
don't
daughter-
care about your relationship with my daughter. Neither do I need any deceptive assurance from you. Leave my daughter alone. Leave my house.
Well, I'm sorry you feel this way.
You are the one to be sorry. Should I see you with my daughter again, or see you walking into this place looking for her? Leave my house now. I said leave my house now.
Okay.
Go. Irene, come here. So you now have the authority to tell men to come and see you in my presence, disrespecting me, your father.
But Dad, you are overreacting. Do you know you just embarrassed me?
I embarrassed you? God. Helen, your elder sister, has a child who don't know who the father is till now. And you said I'm embarrassing you.
Dad, I am not Helen.
I won't wait for it to be Helen. I thought I should never listen. The pride of every father is to attend the children's wedding and not to harbor illegitimate grandchildren as a result of prostitution.
Dad, can't I have my own friends? I mean, can't my own friends come to see me in my father's house?
If you feel the hunger to be with a man, first finish your education. Then choose a husband for yourself. Bring him down to me here. Right? I don't want to see any man or boy come looking for you here. That's final. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Now go.
This is the most uncivilized and crude thing I've ever heard.
The man practically humiliated me. I mean, walked the girl off my presence and warned me never to come to his house again looking for her.
Are you sure my guy was not doing anything with the girl when her father came in? Huh?
Oh, cut that out, Lynx. Cut that out. Look, let's get serious, okay? You know we were good friends before I left my postgraduate studies.
Mm-hmm.
I like her. And I'd really like to see her again, you know. Now this.
Then why don't you call her? You know, you could always meet with her here, or better still, set up a date to meet with her somewhere.
The point is, I don't even know if she has a phone.
Get her a phone then! My dad, you always have a number to reach her with. Anytime.
Yes. Yes, that's true. Man, I think you have a point.
Of course, I'm the smart one here, bro.
I know you are. You're a gem, man. You know, that way I can always...
Auntie, how could my father do this to me? You can't blame him. Your father still grudges over Helen. I am not Helen. Auntie, for Christ's sake, I'm 24 years old. I should have a right to invite my friends over to my father's house. Perhaps it's something you need to talk about with your father. Auntie, my father is overprotective and it's getting worse by the day. Please, Auntie, you have to help me talk to him. I would have loved to, But with what Helen did, it's hard to convince him to allow you total freedom. See, I am not Helen. For Christ's sake, I mean, you will agree with me that I am not wayward. But that is the impression he's giving. Can you imagine my father calls up my roommate on the phone and asks him where I am, what I'm doing, who visits me, what I eat? I mean, it's crazy. Auntie, look, it's not a laughing matter. This is serious. I mean, I'm getting embarrassed. He has to stop all this. Just be patient. With time, he might change. If girls come to visit me, you conclude they are prostitutes that are corrupting me. And if the guys come, oh, they've come to get me pregnant. Auntie, what is it? Am I the only girl that has a dad? Why don't you abide by his instructions in the interest of peace? Auntie, I will not imprison my social life simply because of whatever my father feels. I will invite my friends over to this house. That is fine. Irene, he will not approve of it, and you know it. Don't worry. He'll stop when he's tired of disapproving.
You saw Irene going into the hotel with a man. Exactly. You know these boys from rich homes who think of nothing else than to flex around with their father's cars. My own Irene, after all I've told that girl, and do you know who I saw her with? Chief Okonkwo's son. Which of the Okonkwas could that be? Chief Victor Okonkwo now, the same multimillionaire. What will my daughter be doing with this type of people? See, unconfirmed rumor has it that this same man used his wife and unborn child including those girls that died in the swimming pool for money rituals. My brother, we need not confront it. Oh, such words of people like Chief Okonkwo come through rituals. And these are the type of people my daughter has chosen to associate. You see what I'm saying? That is why I'm telling you now, we need to warn Irene. We need to warn her. No, not Irene. Chief Okonkwo and his irresponsible son are those to be warned. Yes. Look, I don't care who they are. They must leave my daughter alone. One. In fact, I'm going to his office now. Now!
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, what is it?
There are two men here to see you, sir.
Who are they?
They gave their names as Mr. Ugonna and Mr. Uchendu.
And what's the purpose of their visit?
They said that it's about your son.
My son?
Yes, sir.
Michael?
Yes, sir.
Let them in. Let them in.
A good day to you, Chief.
Yeah. Good day, gentlemen. Please sit down. Sit down, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Yes, I was curious when they told me that the purpose of your visit is about my son, Michael. I don't think I've met you people, have I?
Yeah, Chief. We've actually not come to familiarize ourselves with you, but to save a situation.
A situation? Is my son in any danger?
Yes, Chief. And the danger involves my daughter also, whom I hold so close to my heart. I have a lot of hope on my daughter, since she's the only shining star in my family after the death of my wife. I am not too sure of your son's intention towards her, but it's been a bad influence.
Am I under the impression that both of you are here to warn me against my son's affairs with your daughter?
No, Chief. I've not come here to warn you, but to show my disapproval. My daughter is all I have. Chief, what we are trying to say is that the intention of such young men are usually not genuine. So if your son thinks it is time for him to be responsible or settle down, then let him come with his people and then we will... Yes, Chief. My daughter means a lot to me. Tell your son to leave my daughter alone.
Well, Mr. Gunnar, my son just came back from abroad to master's degree from the famous Harvard University. And that is after obtaining a first-class degree result from one of the Nigeria's premium university. Presently, he is the chief executive of Diamond Holdings Limited, a company I am too sure that both of you should be familiar with. Now, may I ask you, Mr. Gunnar, who is your daughter?
She may not be worth anything to you, but to me, she's the whole world.
Now, maybe I should tell you that my son sits at a position where he made decision over the staff strength of 2,000 people. 2,000 people with a capital base of more than 9 billion naira. Can you see that such a young man with enormous responsibility needs no distraction from a girl that takes little of her father's instructions? Now, as you can see, you are the one that will have to talk to your daughter let her stay away from my son.
Let's leave this place.
Chief, now listen to me. If anything, I mean anything, should happen to my daughter, I will not take it lightly with you and that your son.
I hope both of you enjoyed your little stay with me, because this will be your last. Next time, you will have to deal with the police and my security outfit. And I hope both of you remember the door through which you came in.
Brother, let us leave this place.
Okay.
This is interesting. You know, this is actually my first time coming to this to festival. Thank you. Wow, this is beautiful.
Sanusi. No, just get some. Ask her what she wants, okay?
Please, I'm fine. Just had some drinks.
I'm sure you're okay.
I'm okay. Thank you. So, is he your father?
Oh, that reminds me. You never met him?
No, I haven't. You know, but from all the things you've been telling me about him, I'm sure he's a loving and noble father.
Oh no, he's more of an achiever to me. You know, you see, during my early school days, I promised myself that I must be like him. But looking at his shoes lately, I'm scared I can't fit in.
Come on! It's not mandatory that you must do all the things he did. I mean, you can be accomplished in your own chosen career and then create your own destiny.
I know. Welcome, sir. So, how are you? I'm good. Dad, I'd like you to meet my friend, Irene Gunda. Irene, the dad, Chief Okonkwo.
Good day, sir.
Good day, how are you?
Fine, thank you, sir.
I hope you have been entertained in the traditional Okonkwo hospitality.
Yes, sir. Actually, Michael has really made me feel at home, sir. Thank you very much.
Good. Michael,
Yes, Daddy?
I would like to have a word with you.
Why not?
You would like to have a word with me.
I
Okay.
go back to you, okay? Just relax and feel at home.
Okay.
Michael, the girl you are with, I hope she's not a certain Mr. Gunnar's daughter.
Is she?
Yes, she is.
How did you know?
I have no reason to know her, but then I have known the father.
Her father? I'm surprised. How come you?
That is not the issue. Michael, I want you to stop seeing that girl. Cease communicating with her.
Dad, is this a joke or something? You know, some kind of joke?
I don't believe you have ever seen me clowning or associating myself with jesters, have you?
Dad, I don't know what you're trying to say, okay? But for all I can say, Irene is a nice girl. She's decent. intelligent, and the only girl I can relate to.
There are decent girls from first-class families that you can relate with, Michael.
But Dad, Irene is a decent girl, and we're really close. I mean, she's the only girl that understands me so well.
So well that her father has to come to my office and insult me?
Her father? How come?
Well, I don't have to relieve it all to you, son. The most important thing is for such thing not to happen again. Ensure that it does not happen anymore. Now stop seeing her. Is that clear?
But Dad, we don't have to be like a family. We are different people, you know?
Neither will she be the reason insignificant people will have to insult me. Stay away from that girl and stop seeing her.
Dad, stop this. Stop it.
Don't ever see that girl again.
I have to leave now.
Why? We just came in.
Yes, but since your father just came in, I'm sure he'll need some space. So let me just go.
Dad has a private sitting room. Okay, so you can as well sit back and have fun.
No, I have to hurry home. You see, I really enjoyed hanging out with you, but you see, I have to go now, please.
I don't have some twists. Oh, okay. I'll drop you now.
Look, that won't be necessary, okay? Your father might need you to do some stuff for him. So let me just go.
No. My father has people working for him. He has people attending to me. It is my duty to take care of him.
Don't worry, let me just go. Alright?
I insist, Irene.
I insist I need to go home. I'm alone.
No!
Please.
Irene! Irene! Stop it! Whatever it was you heard my father saying, I don't want you to get upset.
Look, I am not upset because of what your father said. I'm upset about what my father said and did. But why would he humiliate me like that?
No, they are our parents. They have good intentions. I could only fault the way they went about it.
Am I such a child? That my father thinks so little of me?
Well, it's now left to us to prove to them that we are capable to chart our own destiny. That's what I think.
I have to talk to my father. I really have to.
Irene, I want you to know that despite whatever is going on between us, I love you so much. And I want you to promise me you will not rebel against your father because of this whole incident. Irene, come on. Look, remember I'm going through the same stuff too. Oh, come on, promise me. Promise me you're never going to confront your dad because of this whole thing. Promise me.
Okay, fine. Promise. I promise.
More like it.
Yes.
Stay home now. Girlie.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Good day, Dad.
Where are you coming from?
I went out with a friend.
Where did you change to say he saw you and your so-called friend?
Dad, I don't have to explain everything I did today in detail as if I'm some common criminal.
If you ever talk back to me, Irene, I'll kill you alive. What did I tell you about regarding that boy over there? Do you know who he is?
You did not have to go to Michael's father.
decades until you and your fathers even showed up.
Will you leave my family out of this? I said, will you leave my family out of this?
Mike, enough of this gentleman. This is a hospital for Christ's sake.
You want to use my brother's blood?
I'll go. Mike, no.
You can say whatever you want, okay? It's called blabbing.
Yes, blabbing. But should anything happen to my brother, we're finished.
Mike, don't stop. No.
So the case is closed and the man buried.
Good. I trust that your relationship with that girl has also been buried as well.
Dad? She lost her dad because of me. And her mom has been long dead and she's been all alone. Dad, she needs me. She needs my company.
I am quite sure that you don't understand the trouble you are causing yourself. You are not responsible
Dad.
for...
I'm going to ask for her hand in marriage.
What? Are you out of your mind?
I love her, Dad. I love her. Can't you understand that? Can't you? I love her.
I will only tolerate this insolence for now. When your head is clear, you come and talk to me.
But I'll need you, Dad. I'll need you to accompany me to see her people.
I will do no such thing. Who is this girl? Where does she come from? What is her social status? What does she know about our standards? Our family girls are achievements.
Oh, Father, what she doesn't know, we can always teach her as a daughter. The same way her family is going to teach me the things I don't know about them.
Now you listen to me, Michael. I worked hard, very hard, to achieve all I have. Do not ridicule me before my peers.
I've always obeyed you, Dad. I've always pleased you. All my life, I've always done only the things you wanted me to do, the way you wanted them done. But this time, I am going to do it my way. I am only going to do what I want to do. And what I want to do is that I want to marry Irene. I mean, is that too much to ask?
Michael, I will not tell you this again. Don't even think of marrying that girl. I will not discuss this again.
So,
Uncle Chendo. Uncle, Michael wants to, come and ask for my hand in marriage.
This same Michael, after causing your father's death.
Uncle, that was an accident, and I've gone past that. You even encouraged me to put it behind me.
Honestly, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You see, your father had always looked forward to your wedding day when he will give you out in marriage. But today, he is no more.
Uncle, I miss my father dearly. And the only strength I have now is Michael's love. Uncle, I also want to prove to the world that my father did not die in vain by marrying Michael.
This Michael. What about his people?
Once you agree, he will come with his people. Uncle, I care about Michael, and he cares about me. Uncle, please, I want you to be my father on that day. Please. Please, Uncle.
It's okay. I'll be there. Because of the love you have for this Michael, I'll be there for you.
Uncle, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Cha, bueno. Yeah. Bueno. Yeah. Where's one? Yeah. What's up, man? Our people say that when something strange happens, then it is no longer strange. Today, we have all gathered to witness the victory of love over hate. Traditionally, I will now take this sweet palm wine, hand it over to our own sweet daughter, who will in turn give it to the man she has chosen for a husband. Oh yeah.
morning, Dad. Morning. Oh, well, then I'm off to the office.
Collins,
Yes, Daddy.
where did your brother go to?
I don't know, Daddy.
Don't lie to me. He must have told you. He tells you everything.
Well, this time, Daddy, he did not tell me where he was going to. He's been keeping to himself of late and behaving really strange.
I see.
Well, Daddy, I'm off to work. Hey, hold it. Where have you been? Are you out of your mind?
Oh no, that's the best I could have done. Go to my conscience. And for the girl I love.
Oh,
Right?
did you have to go to that extent, Michael? You just got married without father's consent.
Of course you know he wouldn't give his consent. So will I wait forever? Grow grey.
Oh man. Oh, yeah, and you couldn't even confide in me, your brother. Not disappointed.
I really had to say sorry to that, okay? But I did what I had to do. I followed my heart.
Yeah, I got you back. You have my full support. Oh, congratulations, man. Hey, to the newest member of your Okonkwo family. Come on. Congratulations. Yeah, so where is father? He's upstairs. He's not in a good mood.
I'm used to his moods.
Alright, let me check him upstairs. Tell me what's up. Maybe I'm coming, okay? Hey, guys. Hey, I'm up.
Thank you. Anything cold?
Anything cold? Then just relax and begin to experience one of our good hands, okay?
Michael,
Yes, Dad.
what you have done is a despicable act, unworthy of a true son.
I'm sorry, Dad. But I had to do what I did to prove to you that I made the right choice. And that I followed my heart.
Since you have followed your heart, you have lost the right to call me your father.
But
And I have no pride to call you my son anymore. My blessing as a father upon you cannot travel the route you have chosen, Michael. You have betrayed all the hopes and aspirations I had in you, Michael. And because of the shame you brought upon my name, I hereby cut you off from this family.
what? Dad? Are you disowning me because I chose to follow my heart?
It no longer pleases me to set my eyes upon you, Michael. Now, the ring.
So is this bad now, right? Thank you. No, it's okay. It's okay. Come on, let's go. I won't take it. I won't take it.
Just say you're
sorry.
He knows me. I won't take it. No. Stop. Thanks. Sorry, thanks. Sorry.
Call it.
Make it nice.
Michael, give me your hand. I said, give me your hand. Don't make the same mistake Michael made. Your destiny and his are not the same.
You don't have to be downcast, Irene. We'll manage. I assure we'll make it. We'll survive this.
That is not what I'm bothered about. It's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about you.
Why? You're worried about me?
Michael, you've given up everything. You've given up your comfort. You've given up your family. Because of me.
My life cannot be tied to my father's apron strings. See, the only thing that matters to me now is the love we have and feel for each other. This is about the woman I'm going to share the rest of my life with. This is about the woman that I'm going to raise a family with. This is about you, Irene. I love you so much, Irene. It's okay. We'll weather the storm together. Okay. Always believe in me. Count on me, okay? And I always trust you, okay? It's alright, baby.
My girl.
Sweetie, I've been waiting for you all day.
Yeah, go get your things, put them in the car, and leave it.
Leaving? To where?
We can't continue to stay in your father's house, you know.
But what is wrong in this place? What is wrong with this house? Look, we can manage, okay?
Irene, see, I married you to take you out of your father's house, to give you a new life, a new hope. But we can't achieve that in your father's place. It's not possible.
Michael, I understand. But I mean, given the present situation...
It's a situation I can handle. Okay, we'll manage a little place. I just got somewhere out of town.
No, don't tell me. Wait, have you gotten a place already?
I said so. Show you
You should
guys.
have told me. No,
Let's move it.
don't come in here. Take my house, take my shoes, take everything. Nothing can take my sweet heart away. Life may be difficult,
Love is the greatest of all. Oh, my heart. Be with the one that I love. Sacrifice everything. Love is the greatest of all. Love is supreme. Love is the greatest of all. Love is supreme. Take my job, take my car, my diamond ring, take my house, take my shoes, take everything.
Well, it's not much of a villa. But I promise you, things will change. I'll get a job and our lives will change.
Michael, as long as you're with me, I don't care about anything else. All I want is for you to make peace with your father. You know, try and pacify him.
How could you say a thing like that? I can't go back and beg him.
Sweetie, I'm not asking you to beg him.
Then what are you implying? Have I done anything wrong by following my heart? Listen, Irene. We don't need him.
But I just don't want people to look at us like blind rebels. With no respect for your father or my father-in-law.
I'm not desperate, Irene. I have my qualifications and as well I can achieve my
You
successes.
still do not seem to understand. This is not about the success, about the wealth or whatever. I just want you to reconcile with your father.
Maybe I refuse to understand. Sorry.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, Michael.
I'm waiting for the car. Yeah.
Meet Kingsley, Michael, the guy who paid for the car.
Oh, hi, Kingsley. How you doing, man? Have you credited my account?
Sure did.
Okay, I'll call my account officer now. All right, let me get the paper. Look what we have here. For the papers.
What about the insurance cover?
Oh, just go a little further. You see. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Enjoy. All right. Congratulations. It's nice doing business with you. Pleasure. All right, now. Take care, guys.
Aruna!
Michael, you just sold that car.
Oh, Irene, you don't have to worry, okay? We'll work hard. We'll raise our own money to buy our own car. One that we'll truly call our own. Alright? Together we shall weather this storm. Okay? There's no stopping us.
Sir, Mr. Michael Okonkwo is here to see you.
Oh, Chief Son. Let him.
Hello, sir.
Oh, hello, Michael.
Morning.
You're welcome. Make yourself comfortable on the seat.
Right?
And how is your father?
Well, you should be fine. No, that's not why I'm here. Actually, I came for something very important, sir.
Oh, I'm delighted. Why don't we go out for a nice lunch,
Sir,
or perhaps...
this is not a social visit. It's about the job your company advertised in the papers 2 weeks back. Is it still open?
Oh, yes. Though we expect the vacancy to be filled by next week. But as a special favor to your father for what he has done for me, I will certainly give it to anyone of your choice.
No, sir. Actually, I need a job.
Excuse me. You want the job for who?
I want it for myself, sir. I want to work for you.
Mike, tell Chief that he can test me, but I won't fall. I would never fall. Now be real. Who does your father want the job for?
Oh, seriously. I need a job. I want to work. Believe me.
For crying out loud. Your father owns an empire. You don't have to work for anyone. Neither do your children.
Are you giving me the job or not?
Okay. Can I have your file?
Here.
All right. See me on Thursday.
Oh, thanks very much, sir.
You're welcome, Mike.
I don't know how much I appreciate this.
Have a nice day.
Okay, thank
My
you very
regards
much.
to your father.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, Chief.
Hello. How is insurance business?
Fine, sir. Thanks for giving us the ship insurance policy the other time.
Don't mention. Your company is doing a very good job.
Oh, Chief, that reminds me. There is something I would want to clear with you.
And what is it?
It's about your son, Michael.
What about him?
He came to me asking for a job. Chief, I don't understand.
Ignore him. Tell him that there is no vacancy in your company.
You mean I shouldn't give him the job?
Don't offer him the job. I repeat, do not offer him the job. Is that clear?
Okay, Chief, I've heard you. Thank you, Chief.
Oh, Kingsley,
Good afternoon.
how are you doing? Have you given him the money?
Yeah, I actually paid in the money into his account before I took delivery.
Oh, that's good.
Here are the documents.
Okay.
Aruna, let me have the car keys, please.
Okay. Okay, let me have the account number so I can pay more money into his account.
Here the teller.
All right.
And that reminds me, this is the address of his new apartment.
Oh, that is very Kimberly. Fine. All right then.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you? Good afternoon. Collins, what's Michael's car doing here?
Daddy, Michael sold the car to this young man, so he came to confirm if the car is not stolen property.
Then let them take it out of here at once. This car does not belong here. Take it out of here at once. Collins, you have a greater responsibility ahead of you. Tomorrow you'll be meeting with the board of directors and their management. It's high time they met their new managing director. Is that clear?
Okay, Daddy, I'll do my best. Though I know it won't be easy meeting Michael's standard.
You don't need Michael. You don't. You have all it takes to uphold the pride and dignity of this family. Michael failed me. Do not fail me. What do you mean you can't give me the job? But you assured me the last time.
Michael, actually I did assure you. But you see, the board of directors...
There's no board of directors, Ade. You are the boss here. You can give me the job if you want.
Michael, I think you have to go home and tidy up things with your dad.
My father asked you to deny me the job? Ade, I came to you and you went to him?
Michael, please understand. You are even in a better position to understand this, Michael.
He asked you to deny me the job when I needed for my family.
Mike, you see, I don't know how to approach this issue. I must be frank with you.
He asked you to deny me the job?
I'm sorry, Michael. I'm indeed sorry for this. You know, I have a deep respect for your father. I can't help this.
Thank you, Ade.
Have a nice day.
Sam, through with the fan.
Oh, you finished that?
Yes, sir.
Good, I'm coming. Let me look at it. Let me help you. This is not the figure. So you just correct this, okay? And get it delivered. I'm going to sign now, right?
Okay, sir.
Now that's quite good. $700,000, right?
Yes.
Don't forget that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, hello. Yes, Benjamin. This is Chief Okonkwo. Yes. Benjamin, I'd like to ask for a little favor from you. Yes, my son may approach you for a job or some kind of assistance. Please don't offer him any. Don't. Yes. Thank you very much. I will get back to you later. Yes, thank you. Hello. Nzegu. Yes. This is Chief Victor Okonkwo. Yes. Please, my son may approach you for a job or some kind of assistance. Please do not offer him any. Yes, don't. These days, he is behaving like a rebel, and I want to check him. Yes. Any of our colleagues who does that declares himself an enemy to me. Yes, none of you should ever offer him a job. Better, yes. Yes. And please communicate this to all our friends and colleagues. Thank you so much. Oh, we are doing well. We are doing well, thank God. All right. Thank you then. All right then. Bye. Yes.
Hello, Daddy. You sent for me?
Yes. Son, please sit down. Sit down. Collins, your bank just informed me that you moved 5 million naira from your account to an unknown account. And I asked, what is it for?
The bank called you? But why would they do that?
Don't forget that you are my son. I countersigned that account to allow easy flow of funds from the company's account to your own account, with a mandate that any cash transaction exceeding 1 million naira should be reported to me. You should have informed me.
Well, Dad, I'm sorry. There's this project I'm undertaking. It's about a property that I want to develop.
That's good. But we have a team of developers that you should have used instead of using direct labor.
Well, Daddy, if I am to run your company, I might as well learn the ropes by doing certain things myself.
You might be right. You might be right. I think you are right, son. It's okay. It's alright. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Honestly, Michael, I wish there is something I could do. I don't mind being an assistant here. You just give me a job. All I need is a job in your company. This is awkward. Awkward, Michael. You are bigger than this and you know it.
Ben, but I need the job.
You don't understand, do you? You know what I think? Perhaps you should go and reconcile with your father.
My father?
Oh, yes.
Did I say anything about him to you?
Look, your father is a prominent businessman with high contact. I mean, Benjamin, I don't know what to do. My hands are tied.
He called you, right?
Oh my, I never said that.
You need not say it.
Michael, it is not what you think. It's certainly not what you think. Mrs. Okonkwo.
Hello, sweetie. Welcome.
You look exceptionally happy. So what's it all about?
Nothing. But I think you're doing really good already.
Doing well.
Yes.
How come? How do you mean?
Well, let's say I went to the bank today. Sit down.
Right?
I went to the bank today to, cash that check again.
Okay.
And I met with your account officer and she said to me that someone paid in the sum of 5 million naira to your account.
Someone paid 5 million to my account? Who?
I don't know. I thought you knew.
Someone did what?
Wait. Aren't you expecting any money?
glad I finally found you put any 5 million in my account. Oh yeah, I figured out you might need the money, at least for now. I did not ask for any charity. And I will not tolerate your father trying to get at me through you, Collins. No. What I did off my own volition. And I'm capable of handling my own affairs. Irene and I are doing just fine. So get that word back to your father, okay? Michael, do you know how much Mommy always wanted us to live together? She would never have approved of you to live in a place as lonely as this. No? Mom would have respected my choice of a wife. She would have taken my wife as a daughter. She would have loved her just like her own daughter too. That's the mom I know. Michael, nothing has changed. All you need to do is soft pedal and apologize to Daddy. That's all. Oh, that's the message. That's why he asked you to tell me. I said I am here of my own volition. I want you to come back home, bro. Come on. Daddy will learn to love and respect your wife at the right time. Oh, fine. Now you are talking. It's not the right time to love my wife. Right? Listen, Lynx. Irene and I love each other. Doesn't that mean anything to you? That love will be stronger when we live together as a family. No! All we need is our love. So go get that money out of my account. I don't need any charity from you or your father. Not now, not ever. Michael, listen. Just be reasonable about this. Come on, Michael. Michael, be reasonable. Hey, bro. Michael, come on. Come on, Michael. Come on. Be reasonable. Irene, we'll pack everything we need. Whatever we don't need, we will sell.
Why do I have to pack?
Because we're leaving this town.
Why do we have to leave this town when things are getting better?
Now listen, honey, nothing is getting any better. My father has passed words around all his friends. Nobody should give him a job. He has sworn to make life miserable for me unless I depend on his charity. And that's never gonna happen.
I wish my father were alive. At least he wouldn't just...
Oh, honey. It's okay. You don't need anybody's charity to survive. I will take care of you. We'll start a new life. In a new city. A new course. Trust me. You'll be okay. Okay. That's my girl. Let's move now, okay? His color is in his room.
Yes, sir.
Tell him dinner is ready.
Yes, sir.
Evening, Dad.
Good evening, son. I heard everything is going on fine.
Well, sometimes things will get a bit difficult. But I'm glad though. See, the staff is very, very committed.
It's alright. I anticipate a problem to come in the next few months.
Problems? problems?
I have an information that the price of diesel is likely to rise. So I think we have to place an order for 6 months supply at the current price.
But Dad, that would amount to hoarding. And it's illegal, isn't it?
No. There is nothing illegal in business. It's called being smart and utilizing opportunities. It's just that I don't know what the oil minister has up his sleeves. Yes.
You know, Michael used to tell me that.
I don't want to hear what Michael said.
I'm sorry, Dad. I was just figuring out what Michael would have done if he was also.
Collins, you don't mock me. When I gave you that ring, I entrusted my confidence in you that you will make sound and better judgments than Michael. Don't ever bring Michael's issues before me. Don't. Is that clear? Do you understand me?
Yes, Dad. You know, Michael used to tell me that.
I don't want to hear what Michael said.
I'm sorry, Dad. I was just figuring out what Michael would have done if he was also.
Collins, you don't mock me. When I gave you that ring, I entrusted my confidence in you that you will make sound and better judgments than Michael. Don't ever bring Michael's issues before me. Don't. Is that clear? Do you understand me?
Yes, Dad.
Yes, can I have you, please?
Oh, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Do you live here?
Yes, I live at the back flat.
Okay, I'm asking for Mr. Michael Okonkwo. He lives here.
Yeah, he's no longer here. They moved out.
Oh, okay, that's good. Please, this place was so unsuitable for them. Excuse me. Do you know where they've moved to, like the address?
No, I don't.
You don't know? They must have left an address.
I wasn't even around when they moved. I just came back from work last week to discover that they are gone.
Please, in case you do find them, could you please call me on this number? Yeah, this one.
And who are you?
I'm his younger brother.
Okay.
Please, help me reach me on that. What's the name, sir?
I'm Phillips.
Oh, Mr. Philip, nice to meet you.
Okay.
All right, okay.
Yes. Who is that? Good evening.
I'm asking for Irene Bongo.
Who are you?
Sorry, my name is Collins. I'm Michael's younger brother.
Oh, my in-law. That is blessing us enough. I am my uncle, and I hope there's no problem.
No. It's just that I have been to their apartment and I was informed that they moved to a new apartment.
Really?
Yes.
Ah.
So I was wondering if I could get the new address from you.
Oh, dear. Sorry, I don't have it. And I'm not even aware they have moved out. Yes.
Sir, could you possibly know anyone who might have the address?
Maybe my sister, she may have it.
Okay. Could I have her address, please?
Oh, yes. Number 47, Nikki Avenue.
Oh, Nikki Avenue.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, 47. All right. I'll just. Thank you so much, sir. It's nice meeting you.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay? And ask anyone you know who might know where it's at. Okay? Please, if you do get the address, do not hesitate to call me. Okay? Okay. Thank you, man.
Have you tried calling his number?
I've tried both numbers, and it's just switched off. I'm sure he doesn't want to be contacted by any member of the family.
Okie dokie. I'll do the best I can and get to you as soon as I get any information.
Good, thank you. Kate, I'll be back.
Honey, you're going out.
Yes.
Your food is almost ready.
I need to do a few things at the office, okay?
On a Saturday.
I know. I'll just be there for a couple of hours, okay?
Honey, something I want to ask you.
What is it?
I need a new car.
You need a new car. You already have a new car.
Since my sister bashed it the last time she came, I've been having brake problem.
That's why I've always told you to know the car to allow your sister ride and the one she's not to ride.
Honey, let's not be right again. Is it too much for me to ask? No, there's places I can't go with the car like that. Honey,
Okay. Alright. I will instruct the company manager to order you a couple. Alright?
ah, my sugar, honey.
Okay. I'll be back, eh?
Okay, thank you. Just come back. Okay? Ah, my sugar.
Good day, Daddy.
Yes,
How are you feeling?
I'm alright.
I heard you sent for me.
Oh, yes. What about your wife, Kate? I have not heard from her for a while.
She's fine. She actually started this job at the National.
What did you say? No daughter-in-law of mine works for me anymore.
Oh no, Daddy, it's not as if she's working for money. She just needs the job to keep herself busy.
Then let her work in your office.
Oh no, no, Daddy, that can't work. I mean, I can't possibly work in the same office with my wife.
Why not? What are you talking about? As my daughter-in-law, She can work as an executive in the company. By the way, the car I heard you ordered, is it for her?
Oh, yes, it is.
No. Get her something more exotic. Something classier. She is my favorite. She should be treated as such.
Okay. If you say so, Daddy. Probably. Alright, Dad, I must be running.
Give her my regards, okay?
I will. Possibly over the weekend, we will come spend time with you.
I'll be fine.
Daddy, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Katie!
It's not the car we talked about last weekend.
Yeah, Daddy changed it. He said you deserve a more classic car than the one I previously ordered.
Oh my God! I couldn't have asked for anything better. Oh, thank you, honey. Oh, thank you.
Well, I'm glad you ordered it.
I love it. Oh. Well, I also have a surprise for you.
A surprise. What is it?
I think we should begin to create space that would accommodate a third member of this family.
What are you talking about?
I'm pregnant! The doctor just confirmed it.
You're pregnant?
Yes!
You're pregnant?
Yes!
Daddy?
Yeah.
We have a surprise for you.
And what is it?
In 7 months' time, you should be expecting your first grandchild.
Is that true? You are pregnant.
Yes.
Oh, this calls for a celebration.
Oh, it's just that. You should sing that.
Congratulations. Now, Collins, prepare for her trip abroad right away.
Daddy, she's only 8 weeks pregnant.
I don't care if she's only 2 hours pregnant. This is good news. This is cheering. So you have finally proven yourself the queen of my empire.
It's It's all in the hands of God, Daddy.
Oh yes, nothing will be taken for granted. There will be a celebration every month. If he arrives, when there will be a bigger celebration.
But look, Daddy, don't you think that is a little bit too much?
Oh, nothing is too much for my grandchild, my lovely daughter-in-law.
Oh, thank you, Daddy. Oh, thank you.
Call it, Daddy, double her domestic stuff. From now, you will no longer do anything in this house. Don't even walk in your kitchen or do anything at all. In fact, get her another car immediately.
But Daddy, just got me a new car.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Let him make it 2, 3. In fact, as many as he wants. It is that.
Oh, Daddy, I'm so happy and delighted. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Everything this family has belongs to you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Daddy, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Just to have you down here.
Oh.
You mean you can't remember where you kept my international passport?
I left it in this drawer with my passport since the wedding. It's been here. Maybe they're in the office. I think I should check the other drawer. What's it?
What is that?
Nothing, just a picture of my older brother Michael and I. It's been a long time. A lot has happened and he's not been a part of it. Here I am, with a wife, and about to be a father. And he doesn't even know I'm married. I wonder where he is right now.
In his grave, of course.
You're out of your mind. Was that supposed to be a joke?
Where else will he be?
What rubbish are you saying?
Honey, it's okay. We're trying to get over the fact that he's dead.
Who told you my brother is dead?
Your daddy said your only brother is dead. And that you are his only surviving son.
Brother Michael is alive. Michael is alive, do you understand? Michael is not dead.
If he's alive, then where is he? Where is he?
I don't know. My dad is sent him away. Oh, I just wish I knew where he is right now.
Honey, why did daddy send him away?
For reasons I do not understand. Hey, here I am, extremely comfortable, with a wife and a baby on the way. And I do not know where he is, or how he's faring.
This is confusing. Honestly, so confusing. Honey, if he's alive, why hasn't he contacted you? Why hasn't he come looking for his only brother?
There are certain things you do not understand. You can't understand. But in time, I hope you will.
Why don't you make me understand? It's okay.
I just so much. Daddy,
Oh, how are you, my son?
what did you tell Kate about Michael?
What did you just say?
I am talking about Michael, Daddy.
Collins. Remember that name is forbidden in this house.
That doesn't make Michael a dead man.
Michael died the day he chose to disobey me. Because of that insignificant task.
Perhaps he's dead to you, Daddy. But not to me. Not to me.
Collins. Remember, you and your wife are my pride. Don't ruin it.
Michael deserves better than this. Can't you find it in your heart to forgive him? It's been over 2 years.
Michael chose his path. And I'm quite satisfied the way things are.
Until I find my missing part, I will remain incomplete.
Collins, you have found that in your wife.
Kate and I continue to remain incomplete until I find my brother Michael.
Collins, do not go looking for him. Michael is a closed chapter in my life, and that is final.
Just vanished like that. He must be somewhere.
Yes, but where exactly? He might not even be within the country, you know.
And I would like to know where in the world he is.
I can't go searching all around the world for Michael. I'm only an accountant, not a missing person specialist.
Kingsley, I need to find Michael and his wife. I don't care how much this costs. Oh. You know, Michael read computer programming and economics. With his qualifications, he should be working in the company.
So, how does that help us?
It means he's working in the bank or a financial institution somewhere.
Okay. So how do we determine the city he is in?
You know, Mike has lots of friends in Lagos. If you ask me, my best bet will be Lagos. So you will go there. You search all the banks, insurance companies, and telecom companies. I'll give you 100,000 naira for your hotel and transport expenses. You know his full name. Kingsley. I don't care how long this takes. Bring me good news. Find Michael.
My A. Sit down. Thank you.
Fine. Oh. You'd hardly come out of this your kingdom.
A queen does not leave her kingdom except it is absolutely necessary.
Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, you can say that again.
What was this story you were telling me regarding your husband and a certain brother of his?
My sister. My father-in-law told me that he was dead. Only for me to find out recently that he's alive and also has a wife.
That's odd. How will your father-in-law tell you he was dead?
I don't know. My husband said he disowned him, so he left the house with his wife.
What was the reason?
My dear, I don't know. Collins is searching for him everywhere right now.
Searching for him? For what now?
So that he can bring him home now.
And you allow him?
Why not?
When that happens, won't you and your husband be relegated to the background?
Impossible. Everything that belongs to my father-in-law, his properties, estates, everything generally, is under my husband's control. Collins is under my control. And that means my child and I will always be in control.
Her Royal Majesty, General Controller, I'm afraid you will soon lose your crown.
What kind of talk is that?
Kate, wake up and smell the coffee. If Michael returns with his family, as the first son, who do you think will be in control of all that empire? Who? You are indeed in control. Sorry for you. Don't wake up.
His other name is Jose, alright? It's possible you go by that name now, since we're not sure if he's using Michael. I just want you to search. That is what I'm saying. I want you to thoroughly go through Lagos, search the whole of Lagos, and when you're done, you move to Port Harcourt. Don't worry, I will take care of the bills. Just give me good news, that's all I want. Just tell me you found him. Okay, good luck.
You haven't found him, have you?
No, no news of him yet.
Honey, aren't you putting yourself through so much stress unnecessarily? You don't even care about me or our baby.
Oh baby, that is not true. You know I care about you. And my baby, of course. Sweetie, don't you think it will be a double blessing? When the baby comes, I find my brother. Everyone is happy.
Don't you understand? They don't want to be found. Are you sure this your so-called brother cares about you the way you care about him?
My brother cares. It's just his pride that won't let him apologize to Daddy.
Then let him be. I'm sure his wife must be in contact with her own family members. And here you are talking about somebody that you don't know where he is.
You know what? That's true.
You remember that? Yes. What's I was actually on my way.
I just came to find out if you're ready for my brother or the wife.
Oh no. I have not seen them. So I don't know where they are.
But you're more or less like Irene's father now. She must have contacted you.
Except for once that she called her house and left a message for me. I have not seen them from since then.
Okay, wait, what number did she call?
I couldn't say she called. I don't even have a phone.
No, sir, I meant the auntie of hers, Irene's aunt. How can I locate her? Where is she?
The husband has been transferred to Owerri and they have since relocated yesterday.
Okay, sir. Please, if you do get anything or you hear from them, please contact me.
But how will I reach?
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll go get the card from the car. I hope you're not going too far. Alright. Bye-bye.
Hello.
Yes?
Good day, sir.
Good day. Can I help you?
Yeah. My name is Kingsley Okonkwo. I work with General Aluminium. Please, I'm looking for one Mr. Michael Gozie Okonkwo.
That's our chief executive. Are you here on an appointment?
Actually, I met with him some time ago, and we talked. And I promised him I was going to come in one of these days so we can talk business. Okay? So, that's why I'm here.
All right, sit down while I call his office.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, customer service unit. There is a Mr. Kingsley Okonkwo from General Aluminium here to see you. Yes, he said he's here on business discussions with you.
Alright, then come to the conference room. Alright then.
I'm sure the person.
That's okay. Quite well. Yes, you were
Yes,
saying something.
yes, as I was saying, we'll be very, very glad if you will place your order with us.
Okay, that's alright. It's not a problem. On your way out, I would like you to drop your card with my secretary, okay? We'll see. Let's see how we get back to you in this next.
All right, thank you very much.
Alright, so now, take care. Okay. Mike, it was so good to see you. Hello. Let's sit down. Thank you. Do I know you? Of course, yes. Okay, remember when Mr. Charles brought me to you when you were about selling your car? Oh, you're Mr. Kenneth, right? No, Kingsley. Kingsley, right? That's it. Oh, right. Long time, man. Long time. So, how did you find me? I mean, is my car giving you any problem? No. Actually, I work and I live here. Right? I work with an aluminium company. Really? Really. Well, my company needs a software, that will network all its branches. Okay? And a friend of mine gave me a card that bore your name on it. So, I had to come and confirm whether it's the same Michael Okonkwo that I know. One and only. For the software, I think my company can handle that. Really? I can see you doing so well. Yes. Then when I sold my car to you, things were pretty rough, But I thank God for little mercies. It's been so kind to me. My company is into computer marketing.
Okay.
And presently, we represent 4 computer manufacturing companies in Korea and in Japan.
That sounds interesting. Well, it's okay. I'll get back to you as soon as my MD approves of the budget for the software.
Oh, it will be my pleasure. Okay? Anytime. Just call me up, okay?
I'll be nice.
Here's my card.
Okay. So, alright, see you again.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Kingsley.
Yeah, Kingsley, how are you?
I'm fine. Fine. I have found him.
What did you say?
I said I have found a brother.
You found Michael? You found Michael? How is he? How is he doing? What of his family? What of his wife? How are they doing?
Calm down. One question at a time. I'm actually leaving his office right now. He runs a computer marketing outfit here in Lagos. And right here with me, I have a card that bears his phone number and his residential address. Yeah.
Kingsley, you don't know how glad you've made me. Now this is good news. Thank you so much, Kingsley. Kingsley, send me all the necessary details, okay?
Alright, I will.
And you didn't tell me.
I'm sorry, it's an emergency. I'll only be gone for 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days? Honey, I'm 3 months pregnant. I want to leave me all alone in this house.
Honey, we have like what? 3 maids and 2 drivers at the vehicle? Oh, come on.
Are they the ones I'm married to?
Okay, do you want to come with me on the street? Is that what you want, or what's your point?
My point is that I don't understand why you're traveling out of town all of a sudden.
I have a job to do, Kate. And this is not the first time I'm traveling. I'm taking the next flight out of this place today to be back the day after tomorrow. So what's so complicated about that?
Well, your daddy said you should...
No, you don't tell me what my dad is saying. You are married to me, not my daddy, okay? I don't care what he said to you about me or Michael, my brother.
So, this is about your brother, isn't it?
See you when I get back.
Honey!
Here is the file, sir.
Drop them on the table. I'll attend to them tomorrow.
There's a man here waiting to see you.
Oh, he'll have to come back tomorrow, okay? I'm already closing. See, I'm already running up, okay?
I told him the same thing and he insisted on seeing you.
Well, and I insist on going home to my wife right now, okay?
Okay, so do I tell him to go then and come back tomorrow?
Oh, let him come. Let him just come.
Man,
What are you doing
doing here? What am I doing here, man? I can't see you, man. Man. Oh, man. Oh, you're doing really good for yourself, man. See? Hi. That's nice, man. So nice to see you.
It's okay, man.
Oh.
So, how is Dad?
You don't know how happy I feel hearing you ask that question. Daddy is good. Daddy is fine. And I missed you, man. What's up? You look good.
All these years. Has he ever asked after me? Has he? All these years, he doesn't even still care. Never cared after all. I mean, never asked where I am. I mean, he's supposed to be my father, you know?
Mike, the problem is the both of you have too much pride.
You don't know how sick I feel. Knowing my family does not accept my wife.
No, Michael, that's not true. I accept your wife. So does my wife.
You are married?
Of course, bro, I'm grown now, man. And I'm about to be a father.
Oh my God!
That's why I need you to come for the baby's christening.
Okay? I'm not coming home if that's what you mean, okay? Got it. Not coming home.
Michael.
Please. Sit.
Big bro, you gotta come home. You have to come home. I mean, you've left home for long, man. Why don't you come and resolve issues with Daddy?
No. No, colleagues. He should resolve issues with me.
What I'm asking of you is to come and
No.
solve...
I'm not coming home. That's where you're going. Forget it.
You don't hate Daddy that much, don't you?
Ask him how much he loves me. What next you say? Ask him.
At least can I come home with you to see Irene? Just to say hi.
Of course, why not? She's been asking after you, you know.
Oh, really nice to see you.
Boy.
Oh! Jova, I don't know what to do.
Honey, come to bed, it's getting late. Come on. Honey.
There must be a way to make Michael and my father see each other. I mean, that way they'll be able to settle their differences.
Honey, your father won't be happy you went searching for Michael.
So would you prefer I ignored my brother? My own blood brother, because my father won't be happy about it? Huh?
Let him be. Honey, I called your father that respect. Until Michael decides to come home on his own.
See, the only way that can happen is if Michael divorces his wife Irene. Now, Irene is Michael's best friend. That will never happen.
Then let your father's decision stand.
What's wrong with you? You sound like you don't know my father. My father is an extremist. He has no respect for anyone's privacy, especially his children.
That sounds more like your brother.
You don't know Michael, so don't judge him. Don't you dare judge him.
Honey, this talk about your father and your brother is beginning to affect our marriage. You no longer pamper me, even with my pregnancy. I'm not happy. I just wanted to know it. I'm not happy. Madam said I should ask you what you would like to eat, so I can prepare it for you.
Thank you very much. I'm not hungry at the moment.
You told them what to prepare for you. Are you sure?
Kate. With all this meats around, you're really the queen of Okonkwo's empire.
I'm not sure about that anymore.
What do you mean?
I thought I had persuaded Collins to forget the idea of bringing back his brother Michael to this family. But the idiot has located him.
He has found him. Is Collins under a spell or something? Can't he realize that the moment his brother comes back, he will lose control of everything?
When I came into this family, I was the only wife. And that is how it will remain. No matter how much more Michael tries to influence Collins to go against their father's decision, I will stop him. Collins may be a fool, but I certainly am not.
My girl has spoken. Now you're talking.
No, I don't. See, I want my father and Michael to see each other.
Do you think your father will buy that idea?
Of course he will. I won't tell him that Michael will be there. And I won't tell Michael that my father will be there. It's going to be one family reunion.
So you believe your dad would leave his house just to have lunch in some hotel when he can host it himself? Besides, will Michael live wherever he is just to have lunch here with you?
They will. Because I lied to them. I told them that the younger sister to the Senate President, Dr. Cecilia Eziani, would be honored to have them attend the luncheon. See, she's an old family member that our family respects.
Okay, what if they call to find out?
You see, Dr. Eziani is not in the country. So the only source of confirmation, my dear, is one. Huh? See when I get back.
Honey.
Takes place. The Ironman triathlon event entices the world's fittest athletes to the island as they try to outgun each other. clinched a lucrative title. Last year, Germany's...
Are we going with the car? I think we should just get a car hire to take us to the airport instead of driving.
But we're coming back later tonight or first flight tomorrow morning. So we better park the car at the airport.
I'd like to spend an extra day, you know. I'd love to see my uncle and Auntie Janet. It's been long I saw them, you know.
That's okay. Maybe after the lunch with Dr. Cecilia. Okay? Say she's like a mother to me. Though I haven't seen her in a very long time.
Daddy, we need to get there quickly.
Cecilia should have come here instead of inviting me to the hotel.
Daddy, she's not coming alone. She says some senators are also coming with her.
And then my house would have been the perfect place for the lunch.
Yeah, Daddy.
Yes.
When we get to our hotel, we'll try and convince her to bring her guests over to the house.
That is it. That's perfect, my dear. And,
Daddy, let's go quickly.
Yes, be a perfect arrangement.
Almost there. Almost there. How many houses have you been seeing right now? You're almost there. You're almost there. Never had almost a
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Right? Yes, sir. Do I look
Cute.
cute enough to get a girl?
Of course, yes. So
Now tell me, how do I look?
Are you alright?
It's Daddy. Just had a heart attack.
I wish him well. Are we still going for the lunch?
Dr. Ezani cancelled the lunch. She's still in Abuja.
What? That's what we drove all the way for.
Michael! Your father just had a heart attack. For Christ's sake!
And that's not why we're here.
Michael, what are you made of? Stone? Are you so hard-hearted that you can't have sympathy for your father? Even at the point of death?
He sent people to assassinate me. My own son sent assassins to kill me. Get the police, doctor. Get the police. Please.
This is not good for you, Chief. You have to relax.
I cannot relax. Don't you understand? Huh? Get the police. He tries to kill me. He sent assassins to kill me.
Chief, the most important thing now is your health. Your health, please.
It's the police that will ensure my health by arresting him. Just get the police for me. Hey, Kate?
Yes,
Kate? Where is coming?
I don't know. He drove off in a hurry.
Good. You must have come to the police. Now call him. Tell him to get the press. I want to tell the whole world that my own son wants me dead before my time. Call him and...
Daddy, how do you feel?
Contra. Killer. What have you come to do here? Have you come to find out whether I am dead or not? You murderer!
Daddy, calm down, please.
No, I will not calm down. I will not calm down. I will not.
What is he talking about?
My God. My God will destroy you and your evil plans by fire and thunder. My God, the Almighty God that has saved me from these evil plans of yours and your evil wife will destroy you.
Calm down, please. Please, Chief, please.
I will not calm down. You will not go unpunished. You not police. Go and get the police. I said, go and get the police.
Collins, what is he rambling over?
For Christ's sake, is this some kind of joke?
Daddy, do you realize what you're saying? Please, calm down, Daddy.
No, I will not calm down. Can you imagine? Those assassins say he sent them to tell me goodbye. Can you beat that? Now go and get the police.
I sent people to kill you.
Shut up!
It's enough, Daddy, please.
You are it. He wants to kill your father, and you are here telling me that it's enough. Go and get the police. Go and get the police. Don't let him escape. My daughter, don't let this monster escape.
Daddy, please.
Don't let him escape.
Relax. Get your hands off me. You heard me, did you? All these years, he's still nursing hatred for me. Michael is an old man, okay? He will get over this thing. I don't care. I really don't care, you see? Can't you see? Someone is trying to kill him and he's pointing accusing fingers at me. Michael, come on. I'm waiting for his police. Michael, please. I don't want you to leave feeling like this. Alright? Don't worry. He's in shock. By the time it's over and all this thing is over, I promise you he'll apologize. Just take a look at my wife. Look at her. Every time she sets her eyes on my father, her supposed father-in-law, she turns out this way. She goes miserable. Does she deserve it? To we deserve it, Police? Enough of this. I can't take this anymore. Come on. Michael, please. Michael.
is important that in your condition, you avoid anything that will increase your blood pressure in your condition. The rest is very vital to your quick recovery, Chief.
Thank you, doctor.
Yes, and please make sure you take all your drugs, even the tiniest tablets. It's very, very necessary. Yes, I'm sure you'll soon be out of it, Chief. Yes. Have a great day, Chief. Yes.
Hello, Daddy.
So, how are you today?
How are you feeling?
I'm getting better. But I'm a lot better. I'm much, much better. Yes, son, I want you to invite all my friends and business associates to my house for a special dinner. Also make sure that the national television is present.
Oh, you want to throw the mother of all parties?
Oh yes, son. I want to tell the whole world and that murderer that I am still alive and strong.
Really?
Yes. By the way, have please picked Michael up yet?
Pick him up for what, Daddy?
What do you mean? You saw the people he sent to kill me.
Let me ask you a question. Does Michael have any reason to kill you?
Of course. And you know it.
Who gave him that reason? You did that. You did. You asked your son, whom you raised like a king, to kill you.
I want to believe that what you've just said is a mistake.
No, Daddy. The mistake was your decision to disown your son.
He went against my instructions, betrayed all my expectations.
He hurt my pride! No, Daddy. You hurt your pride. You hurt your own pride.
Don't ever raise your voice at me. Don't!
Michael is your pride. By hurting him, you are hurting yourself. Because you love him so much, the day he decided to make his own decision by following his heart, for once, Daddy, once, you disgraced and disowned him. Has it occurred to you that Michael loves his wife just the same way you loved Mom? Has it? All these years, you cut him off. You made life miserable for him by withdrawing all contact from him. But he never gave up. He stood by the woman he loved. That, Daddy, is true love. Michael is just like you. Instead of being angry with him, you should be proud of him for forging his own destiny, for being his own man, for making a living without your influence. Swallow your pride and forgive him. Forgive him for whatever you think he has done to you. And Michael will in turn forgive you. Daddy, please.
Do you think we're doing the right thing?
What are you talking about?
I mean, we don't have to leave. Let us stay and resolve issues with your father.
Are you out of your mind? In your presence, he accused me of wanting to kill him.
Yes, he may have said that. But like when I looked into his eyes, I saw my father's love for his son.
Now, what exactly are you insinuating?
What I'm saying is this. If we leave now, his accusations may be seen as true. Look, let us stay and, fight this dark cloud once and for all.
Collins, have you come to arrest me?
No, I wouldn't do that. I want you to come see Daddy before he dies.
You always ask for the impossible, boy.
Michael, this might be the last time you might see your father alive. He might not survive this situation.
The last time you accused me of wanting to kill him at the hospital will be my very last time of setting my eyes on him.
Michael, I am begging you. Please, let's go and see Daddy. Even if it's to say goodbye.
Of what good would that be? Of what purpose would that serve?
I want you to look in his face and forgive him. If you do not forgive him while he's alive, he will go to his grave an unhappy and guilty man. What will that make you? What will you tell your children? What will you tell your grandchildren? That you never forgive your father, even on his deathbed? Michael, please. Michael, please.
No.
And see him.
So where is he now?
He's gone back to the hotel. He says they are leaving tomorrow morning to the base.
Michael may have his own reasons. And maybe someday he will have a change of mind and come back home. Unless you've tried your best. Come on, eat. Maybe Eat now.
I'm not hungry.
As much as 1 million naira.
1 million naira?
Yes.
What is going on?
I want my girl dead.
You want him dead?
Yes, that is the only way out.
Kate.
Here's the address of where he's lodged. I want my girl dead. I want you to look at his face and forgive him. If you do not forgive him while he's alive,
he will go to his grave an unhappy and guilty man.
Driver, stop.
What's the problem, Mike?
Just turn around, okay?
Turn around. Aren't you going to the airport again?
I'll tell him when we get there, okay? I'm sorry. Stop worrying about this.
My guys, what do you think we should do?
Nothing. We have done our duty. It's not our fault that they left our hotel before we got there. I agree with you, Sto. The whole thing is becoming too fun.
So what do we tell you, man, and give us the job?
I've already informed her about the situation. Let's forget about this. Bona. Maybe she's even trying to set us up. Word.
Then, there is sense in that. What do you think, Stone?
Oh, but I don't do my job, bro. You understand? They work out the whole time, they go find person. I beg, make we drink up. I want this thing. To find out also. I beg, make we do now.
Daddy, you sent for me.
Yes. I have been thinking about what you said. And I have come to the realization that my selfish pride ruled my way. I wrongly concluded that Michael was responsible for that assassination attempt. I have made my mistakes. I want you to help bring him. You must help me to look for him. Bring him back home.
Dad, Mike feels very bitter about this. He's very hurt and pained. He also feels too proud to come and ask for forgiveness. The both of you are one of a kind.
Do you know where he is?
He left this morning for his peace.
Please find him. Find him for me.
Michael!
Father, why? Why are you so angry at me? Why did you turn your back at me when I needed you the most? Why, Papa?
I was wrong. I was driven by my pride. When I disowned you, you turned around and walked away. You never came back. You never came back to ask me why I was so angry and how I felt. No word of apology. No remorse. I hoped that you will come back, but you never did. And that hurt me the most. But even in my anger, I missed you. All this while, I missed you. I missed you so much, my son.
I was overtaken by my hurting emotion. I felt so much pain. I wondered why it was difficult for me to understand that I was only following my heart. Now I've come to realize that you took your decisions because you wanted the best for me. Very sorry, Papa. Please forgive me.
We were both wrong. But God has forgiven us all. Sorry, son.
You hurt me, Papa. Say this.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, sir. Collins, you made us all happy. You brought about this peace. Thank you.
My daughter.
You have no idea how I feel right now. The joy and fulfillment I have seeing you and your wife back home and being at peace with Father. Michael. Nice man. Thank you. Thank you.
I cannot explain the hatred I have for you and your family. I'm so sorry. I had no right. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
I have prayed for this day for a very long time. My joy in my husband's house is incomplete if you do not accept me as your daughter. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you too. Sorry.
Michael. Here, have this. It's yours. It belongs to you.
The love we share in our families is anything. I don't think we need this ring. You can keep it, Links. Links, I can't thank you enough. Remember, we are a big team.
Yes. Always a team. It's my wife. Oh. So, it's my brother. Oh, it's Irene.
My wife, Irene.
How do you realize it?
Oh, Papa, let's meet Daddy.
Daddy.
So nice to see someone on your old face.
I am proud of you.
Hello? Kate. Those men we hired, they said Michael and the wife had left the hotel. I thought you said they were. It's okay, it's okay.
I'll talk to you later. There's been new development, okay?
You mean you don't want to execute the job anymore?
No, but I said it's okay. I'll talk to you later, okay? What new? Kate, hello?